I need to start with this is my first time doing a video in English, all right? 6 months after to live in Dublin. What changed? What happened? What that means? A lot of stuff changed in 6 months. Oh, I want to speak about the biggest challenge, how myself changed with this experience. I want to talk about a lot of stuff. So, this country have beautiful parks. That is one of the really things I really like about here. You know, this connection with the forest, with the nature, with the Pachamama, how we say it in Latin America. It's not easy to me to speak English. I think that one of the biggest challenges, or the first challenge to be here in this country is the language, because I speak Spanish, my mother language is Spanish, and here is English. So the biggest challenge is the communication, you know, because now I'm here and I need to speak in English, so sometimes it's hard. No, sometimes no, normally it's hard for me. I can't communicate, I can't say what I need, and I can go for a restaurant and ask for the food and everything, or I need to take a bus and I can speak with a driver, everything is okay. But it's not the same, because when you speak another language, I think it's like to have a different glasses to see the world, you know, because the language is very important. It's not how do you communicate, it's more about how do you see the world, because I really believe in that. Is if you speak in another language is another way to see the world, you know, because I don't know how to explain, but sometimes I feel myself like different when I speak in English, because it's a different way to communicate. This is a different way to explain the things. It's different. First, because I don't have the same vocabulary I have in Spanish. Of course, I have a lot of more vocabulary in Spanish than in English. So we start with that, and then how they understand the world is different as well. It's not just expression. It's more how you transfer the idea for the other person. It's not the same, you know, because it's more about verbal communication, how you communicate with your body, and everything is everything, you know. This place is, I don't know how to say it, but it's interesting, you know, because it's very mythical, mystic. I don't know. I can show you. Another challenge is connect with the people. I realize now I'm not an extrovert person, you know. Well, maybe you don't know, but yes, I realize about that. I was thinking before it was easy to me to connect with people, to make friends and everything, but not for me. No, now now I know I'm kind of shy person. It's really hard for me to make friends, you know, because I don't know why. I don't know how to explain that, but it's really hard to me to see someone on the street and go over there and start chatting with them, with him, with her, whatever. It's not easy. So it's really difficult for me to connect with the people. Well, yes, it's a big challenge, even because it's the same. It's the same. Everything is together. It's not just how do you communicate, it's how you connect with the people. For example, it's supposed to be everybody speak English, all right? What is the main thing? Everybody speak English, all right, perfect. But we need to talk about the accents. You know, it's not the same accent in all around the country. So if you be in the south or you be in the countryside, they have other accent. Or you speak with people they come from Africa or India or every single part. Everybody have a different accent, and that is a challenge because it's not the same. Sometimes it's more easy for you, sometimes it's more hard. Yes, it's not it's not easy to communicate in English. I don't know why. I know in Spanish we have a different accents, of course, but it's more easy to us to communicate in Spanish with another accent people, another accent in Spanish. We can communicate it, but I don't know why. Sometimes I saw English speaker try to speak together, but they don't understand together, because they have a different accents. So it is a really, really, really big challenge, the accents. But in the continue the days, you will be improve your listening, and you can understand a little bit more and better. So, for example, better. It depends the part of the country. Here in Dublin, is like a global city because here there are people from everywhere. You can find people from Asia, from Africa, from Europe, from America. I know I don't speak the best English, I'm here to improve my English, and I do this in English because I need to practice to improve. So be patient with me, Of course, we need to talk about the weather. Yes, it's not optional because Ireland has a really interesting weather, So, for example, yesterday, I've been working yesterday. I started to work at 6 a.m. and in that hour was raining. 2 hours after was cloudy and windy. 1 hour after was like a summer, full sun, hot, everything. 2 hours after, rain again. So yes, Irish weather is crazy. It's crazy, but it's beautiful. I like it. And people say why? I don't know why, but I like it. I used to have my sweater with me all the time, in my bag, or I put on. It's all the time with me because, and an umbrella as well, because you never know how fast or how late or when you need to use it, Well, that is the weather in Ireland, and it's good. I like it. In my opinion, just in my opinion, all that stuff you can handle with that. Not that hard. If you need to improve your English, you go to the school, study, I'm looking for improve. But for me, the hard part is what happens inside your brain, inside you with your thoughts. Because, for example, if you came here by yourself, how did you handle the loneliness? How did you handle that feeling to be you with nobody, to be you by yourself? How did you handle that feeling, the loneliness? Oh gosh, I think is one of the biggest challenge, or the biggest one, the big challenge, or the biggest one, because if you can handle how lonely you can feel it here, hey, I don't know, is the correct, I don't know if you can handle with that. I don't recommend the people to to came by himself because it's hard. It is hard. What happens when you feel loneliness and you be stressful and you feel nothing going in the right way? This happened, I used to have a dreadlocks for a lot of years, And one night I feel like a desperate. I feel like I can't, I can't just overwhelming. I need to change. In that moment, I said, I need change. I need to see the world with different eyes. I need to, do something else. I cut my hair, and now, how the people say here, I'm baldy. Yes, the loneliness, that feeling is, oh my God, it's really hard to handle. It's really hard to learn how to handle the loneliness, because if you came by yourself, you go, you feel it, yes or yes, in that option. Yeah, and people, is hard. It's really, really, really hard. But in my case, connect with the nature, come to the parks, and refuel my energy with the nature. Is that helped me a lot, because the green, the animals, is beautiful, and that is very helpful for me. Maybe that helps for you as well. So I recommend it. Is your need to connect with the nature, with your thoughts. Come to the looking for a place. Do you like? Explore the country, explore the city, and looking for that place you be comfortable, and go there and let your thoughts get out and try to understand, handle it, refuel with your energy, with the nature, the breeze, with everything. It's important to learn how change the feeling, how see that moment with another eyes. It's not easy, of course it's not easy, but it's possible. It is. Sometimes we are looking for answers. Our brain is working and working, and your thoughts doesn't stop, and you feel crazy, and you feel you could be dying, because you say, I don't know how to face that shit or whatever. Sometimes only you need to stop thinking, and it's not easy. I know it's not easy. It's happened to me. It's not easy, but just came and walk around some place that you like. For example, I love parks, so I try to come for a new park and walk around. That helped me to stop thinking, to stop to looking for another thing, to see the life with another eyes. I repeat the sentence a lot because it's true. So if you can't stop thinking by yourself, do something to stop. Well, now I want to speak about myself, how I changed. I'm not the same person, of course not, because you will be changed. Yes or yes, it's impossible, doesn't change, because you couldn't be the same person. It's not possible, because you need to live. You don't need it. You live a lot of different stuff, and you learn different things, and maybe you change how you change your thoughts completely. You change all your thoughts. But yes, I'm not the same person. Of course not. in 6 months, I changed a lot. Yes. Now I know a lot of things to myself. When I came here, I was thinking, I know myself, but that's not true. Now I know myself, and one thing I know about myself is I need to know me better because yes, I need to know more about me. I never know. I like to write. I have this book and I wrote everything because it's like to speak by myself, you know. Here I wrote everything and that helped me a lot. It's like a speak by myself, you know. It's like when you see somebody speaking by herself in the street, that guy is crazy. Well, if you write, nobody thinks you're crazy if you have a problem with that, you know. But this helped me a lot to handle the aloneness, to handle when you're angry, you handle when you're frustrated, you handle when something is stressful or something is scary. So, you know, write. It's not like a journal. It's not like a dear diary today. No. It's a real thing. It's today I feel like a shit because you know, you can be 100% you writing in your own book. When you learn one language, of course you will be shy to speak in that language because you don't speak perfect. But I was thinking the other day, even in Spanish, I don't speak Spanish perfect because I have a mistake in Spanish in my own language. So what is wrong if I commit a mistakes in my second language? It's okay. The next time I can learn, fix it and do it again and speak more and better. So the problem is when you don't practice. The problem is when you don't speak because you need to. It's like learn whatever other thing, you know, driving or cooking or whatever. You don't practice, you don't learn. So I need to speak. If I don't have enough practice, well, I do a video speaking English, wrong and weird and wrong accent or weird accent, but I try to communicate it, and maybe in my next video I will be better. So that is the main thing, you know, practice. So now I want to talk about what I like about this country. What I like, oh my god, a lot of stuff. I really like the parks because it's a really good way to connect with this energy about nature. I like the people. Yes, I know a really good people. It's not just Irish people, it's people, they live here, they looking for help you know, Brazilian people, Mexican people, Irish people. I say African people, but I know Africa is a continent. It's a lot of different countries in the continent, but this I don't remember the names of the country. Africa, Nigeria, Zambia, and other ones, because there are a lot of countries over there. But yes, I connect with really beautiful people, and I'm glad for that because they teach me a lot of stuff. Because every country have different ways to see the world, different ways to understand the life. So I learned about that, and I like that, to connect with different cultures, their food, their music, their language, different, all that stuff, and it's beautiful. So that's because I say it's not possible to do the same person now than before, because you connect with people, they teach you some stuff, and you change for good or bad way. But in my opinion, I think I changed in a good way, because I learn and be more open about everything, and when you're immigrant in one country, the feeling is different, it's because if you're in your own country, you feel security, you feel I can do everything because it's my country and nobody can say me nothing, Of course, the police and everything, but you know what I mean. But when you're an immigrant in another country, it's not the same. You have to be careful, you have to be more polite and everything. Sometimes you want to say, fuck that shit and get out of here, but you're in another country, you have to be more respectful, because you don't want to have problems with nobody. No problem with the guard, or you don't want problem with the people they live here. So. But that thing teach you a lot, because you need to find another way to fix your own problems, and that is really, really good, and it's interesting because you learn other ways, and that is really good. So I don't know what I talk about in this video, because I talk a lot, but in the other way I don't say anything. But thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching me. And I will be trying to do more videos in English. Yes, because I need to improve my English. I need to practice my English. So I know I commit mistakes, but be patient. In 2-3 years, I will be so natural, like an English speaker. So see you later. Thank you for everything.